Hi, I'm here with Noreen Chitoki from Comet Aviation Supplies in South Africa, and we're actually in Wisconsin at the Oshkosh Annual Air Show. And as you can see, we're at the Rotax stand, and Noreen is the only supplier of Rotax in South Africa. And coincidentally, we are here, we are chatting, and I bumped into Noreen and I roped him in for a quick interview. And I said, Noreen, yesterday the Sling aircraft won the RASPA August Award for the best LSA design, which is a hugely prestigious award. And I'm very proud of them, as I'm sure you are, because you are the one who supplied them and still do for many years.
Yeah. I've been involved with Sling right from the beginning with the implementation of the Rotax engines. They are very, very loyal to Rotax only. They will not use any other engine. The aircraft was designed around the Rotax engines. When Rotax released the 915 IS, the Sling TSI, which is their most successful aircraft, Mike Blythe designed that airplane around that engine. And the 916 came out, it was just a complete bonus in terms of performance. And that extra 20 horsepower was just the ideal engine for their new high wing.
That's amazing. Now, Noreen, interesting that you mentioned the 916, because a lot of people think, wow, it must be faster. But as we know, the 916 is actually more powerful, so it'll help on the ground, and it may help with getting to a higher ceiling. But it's not necessarily faster, or am I wrong?
No, I'm not an expert when it comes to aeronautical engineering. I'm an engine man, but the aircraft can only fly as fast as it is designed. So no matter how much power you put in it, the extra 20 horsepower that the 916 offers is required for the high wing, because by the very nature of a high wing, it needs a little more power for takeoff. Yeah. It does provide improved climb out performance. And because of the new mapping on the ECU on the 916, you have a higher torque curve in the cruise range. So you have much better cruise characteristics out of the engine, resulting also in better fuel consumption.
Better efficiency.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So there's the 916. Is there anything else in the pipeline?
Well, Rotax are always developing and working and developing new engines for a long time. The 914 UL, that was the old carburetor turbocharged engine, has now gone long in the tooth. It's a really old design. And we're looking forward to a replacement for that engine in the near future. But there is nothing official from Rotax yet, but I have no doubt they are working on it. And perhaps bigger horsepower engines as well from them in the future. But the 916 is certainly transformed the LSA market, resulting in much faster airplanes, allowing OEMs to develop a bigger four-seater aircraft. It's made a big difference for the gyrocopter market. And, Rotax have always led the way with the engine technology, and OEMs have always developed aircraft around the engines that Rotax release. I mean, the LSA aircraft, as we know, that started years ago out of Europe, especially Czech Republic, released some of the most beautiful two-seater LSA. Those aircraft were all designed around the popular 912 ULS. If it wasn't for that engine, we wouldn't be seeing all these fantastic, modern, futuristic airplanes around.
That's correct. And Noreen, in South Africa, the Rotax has obviously expanded to so many different brands now. I think we were chatting before we went on air about the KFA Safari, who are using your engines. And there's so many more aircraft that are being built around these Rotaxes.
Yeah. If you take KFA as one of our OEMs, they're now developing a bigger Explorer. They're calling it the X, trying to remember. No. Oh. It's the 4, it's actually a 2+2. Yes, so Stefan's in the process of designing that airplane. And the 916 is the perfect engine. He just needed that 160 horsepower for that engine.
That's amazing.
For that airplane.
Yeah. So you're obviously really busy in South Africa. And what brings you to Oshkosh this year?
I haven't been to Oshkosh for a very long time, and I wanted to come along and see what's happening in the market, and of course meet all my friends from the Rotax network. We all know one another, we talk all the time, but we never get to meet in person. And it's a great platform here to solve issues, to discuss issues, because you have everyone in one place. sometimes difficult to pin them down because everyone's so busy running around here.
Yeah.
You know.
One of the interesting things on the RV stand, you saw the RV with the 916 engine in it.
Yeah, so Lockwood Aviation, if I may state them, have released an upgrade kit,
Right.
including the 916 for an RV9.
Ah,
Yeah, and I don't know how many they've sold, but I think that's going to make the RV a fantastic aircraft. You can run a MoGas. You know, the Rotex is so much more efficient than the old legacy engines, if I may call them that.
yes.
Yeah.
And are there any in South Africa? The RVs?
None that I know of. There are many RVs in
Yeah.
South Africa, but none with the Rotex, except, of
That's
course, with the
interesting.
RV12, which was
Yeah.
designed with the 912 IS.
The only thing that I see with, obviously, with the RV being an aerobatic aeroplane, and with their current engines, they can do aerobatic maneuvers that are designed for inverted flight. Clearly, the Rotex is going to be a bit of an impediment.
No, the Rotex is quite limited when it comes to aerobatic movements, especially if you're going completely negative G. If you're maintaining positive G for a short time, it should be okay.
Super. Well, Naren, it was beautiful seeing you again.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, Laura.
and we look forward to seeing you back in what I believe is a cold
Wintry Joburg, and we got one more day left of Oshkosh, and I hope I don't have to work too much more now.
I hope not. Thank you.
Thank you.